Hey y'all, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about your problems are not too big or too small for God to handle. Whatever situation that you go through in life, you just have to remember that you can do all things through Christ. In spite of whatever you go through, you can go through relationship problems, you can go through a divorce, anything. Whatever we go through in life, we just have to remember that God is always on our side. And God loves us equally. You know, He always there for us when we up, when we're down, when we need help. You know, when you feel that you're down, pray. When you feel like you're up, pray. Keep praying, and God will answer you. Like, I some things right now, I need God help. And I'm just continue to pray. Continue to put God first in your life and stay humble against Him, Because I tell you, this year so far for me has been ridiculous. But I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that, God allowed me to see things on my own. And I'm happy that God allowed me to see the people in my life that I need to stop hanging around and I need to separate myself from. Because some friends, I realized that, I can't be around them because the way I am. And, God, yes, He do. He put you places that you're not familiar with. He move you to different locations in your life and to move you up. But I mean, sometimes friends jealous, people jealous of you. I mean, the thing is, if you've been in a relationship with someone and all of a sudden, they break up or you divorce or things happen, only thing I can say is you got to just trust God and move forward because life is too short. Nobody have time to be worrying and crying and all of that because at the end of the day, who got control over it? You have control over yourself. You don't have time to be worrying about, do he love me? Do he care? Do she care? Do she love me? It's not even about that. You got to do what makes you happy, what makes you push forward in your life. Sometimes a lot of toxic, a lot of dirty energy that we put ourselves in. Sometimes we waste time on guys and women. We waste time. We get them chance. They don't have nothing to say. Sometimes you gotta let people go. Let people go and move on with your life. Sometimes you just have to move on. Some things is not, I don't care what you do. Cry out, surrender to God and let it go. It's not worth it. Let me tell you this. I remember this girl sat down and she talked to me. She said, Ashley, I keep running back and forth to this situation. And I said, why you keep running back to the same guy over and over? He don't want to do nothing with you. He don't want to marry you. He don't want to settle down. And the girl was celibate. She told me she was celibate for about 5-6 years. I was like, what? And she was telling me she wanted a guy that will understand her needs and that will understand her and meet her standards. And the girl, she was so upset and so frustrated. She was so mad that she wasted 5-6 years with this guy. And it was a waste of time. And that's what God's saying to us. He's saying, I'm giving you all the attention that you need and you're wasting time on me. You're not praising me. You're not worshiping me. You're giving more attention to your boyfriend. You're giving more attention to your relationship. What about me? What about me, God is saying? I want some attention. I need your focus. Where's your focus at? Your focus is looking at Brian. Your focus is looking at Felicia. Your focus is looking at everybody, but what about me? I need some attention. I need your help. When God say I need your help, He wants you to love Him more. Hey, welcome. J. Thomas Gang, welcome. God wants us to give Him more attention than a relationship. Because like I said, when you walking by God, people not going to understand you. They not going to understand you because they not on the level where you at. Until they change until they be born again. Let me say this one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up to live, whoever's in here. Thank you. Thank you, John Thomas. Thank you, J. Thomas gang. Thank you. When you is born again and you gave yourself to God, a lot of people is not going to understand you. Because I'm telling you, I have a lot of people told me, Ashley, when you walk in the room, we know that you real. We know you a good friend. I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people. I always had this problem. I told y'all this on here so many times. Always had this problem. People always wanted to be around me. They always wanted to be my friend. They always want to do this, want to do that. But if I cut you off, I'm not doing it the wrong way. I'm not saying I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't want to be bothered with you. But if I do that, I have to do that because that means you done hit a nerve to me and I don't want to be bothered with you. Sometimes you have to move on because you're wasting time on something or someone and you're tired of it. When a woman is tired of a relationship that's not working out and she giving all her all to it and he's just wasting time, I mean, you don't want to do nothing with her. You don't want to settle down. You don't want to marry her. It's like you wasting time. Then you break up with her, you get back with her, you break up with her, you get back. She's not a toy. These women, let me tell y'all, beautiful queens. Let me tell y'all, you have to know that you're worth it. You don't have to sit down and settle for less for no man. Do you hear me? If you're celibate, keep being celibate. If you're out of sin, stay out of sin. Don't put yourself back in a situation a man wants you to be at because he need you to satisfy his need. If he can't meet your standards, leave him alone and move on because life is too short. Ain't nobody got time to be wasting time. If he don't want you, let me tell you, look at this world. I want y'all to look at this world. When you get a chance, look out your window and tell me how big is the world. The world is so huge. It's a lot of handsome black chocolate guys out here that will love you. You attractive. You are beautiful. You are beautiful, love. You are beautiful. I don't care what he said about you. He talked about your past. Let me tell you, the main thing a woman don't like when a man throw her past in her face. Oh, you open your legs to them. You did that to him, but you won't do it to me. That's wrong. You never throw a past. You never throw a woman past in her face. You don't know. That means she can't even trust you. She trusts you. That's why she told you that. She told you her story because when you're in a relationship, you getting to know each other. Oh, I went through this. I went through that. That's why, I don't want to move too quick. And that's why when you're in a relationship, you have to sit down, really talk to the guy, let him know what you feeling, what you want, and what you looking for. Like, even if you've been together for 2 years, y'all need to be talking about marriage. Y'all need to be talking about what's the next level, what we gonna do. Is we gonna get settled down? Is we gonna get married? Is we gonna have a family? Do you want kids? Do you want this? Do you want that? That's why when you're in a relationship, you gotta sit down, talk to the guy, and see what he talking about. If he not beating your knees, if he not talking about nothing, then you need to let him go. If he not talking about nothing like far as getting a job that's making more money than you, and he taking care of the bills, you give him the money, he write the check, he pay the bill, he do something, you cooking. Y'all got to work together. In a relationship, you can't work against each other. You got to work with each other, Like I said, life is too short for all that. Life is too short, You have to you got to be very, very humble sometimes. In situations like this, in relationships and stuff, you got to be very, very humble. Because guys, they always want to be control of everything. They can't be control of everything, But like I said, I just pray that God help y'all move forward because life is too short, Life is too short. I just hope that y'all move forward in God and, just stay focused. You don't need a woman to complete you neither. Life, like I said, life is too short. And if he don't meet your standards, if he don't meet your needs and stuff, you just have to leave him alone and move forward because life is short. You know, life is very, very short, and that's the thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. Guys don't like a woman that keep herself and keep her legs closed. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I learned from my dad, and I thank God for my father. Dad, if you watching me, I thank you so much for helping me settle down and realizing that I'm beautiful and I don't have to rush to do anything. And like my father, I'm telling you, I came very far because the way I was in my past situation, and my dad helped me with stuff, you know, I'm just happy the woman I became because I could have, you know, never could have made it out of the situation. I made it out of it, went to the doctor, did what I had to do. And I just gave myself to God because I realized God was more important in my life than sinful relationship. If it wasn't the right thing to do, I didn't want it. Life is too short. I didn't want it to keep sinning and doing the wrong thing. And I'm like, this not working. Why I'm doing this? And you think sometimes we think sex will fix the relationship. Sex will make the relationship better. 50 chance. If you really ask me, a lot of people that just got married because they had a baby. Some of the people had babies on the side, so they try to cover it up and get married. I seen that. I seen my cousins went through that. I seen a lot of people went through that. They get married after they found out, they was pregnant, so they get married because they don't want nobody to know what happened. But like I said, you have to just trust God and just move forward because, like I said, everything is just not for everybody. You just have to be focused and with yourself because at the end of the day, life's too short. And that's it, I'm just like, you got to do what you got to do because it really is. But this morning I did a video on the nice video. Y'all need to go over there and check it out. It's a nice video I just did. I just wanted to get on here for a little bit with y'all, talk to y'all. But everything good with me. I'm just doing me. I'm blessed, I just thank God for waking me up. I thank God for doing everything. And I'm just ready to move forward with God. I know God got something in storage for me, I know He got something great. I'm just ready for my miracle blessing because I know my husband is coming, y'all. I know it. I claim it. I claim it in Jesus' name. I know He coming. I need a God-fearing man. I need a man that's going to be beside me and just understand. Ain't nothing like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's nothing like a God-fearing man beside you. You don't know what God has for you. Like, y'all don't understand. He can be a pastor, even though he preaching a sermon and stuff. You the first lady, you seeing stuff, and you don't know. You don't know how God works. If y'all don't know how God work in a good way. I'm telling you, He do. You could be in. Let me tell you, He can be preaching. You beside Him as the first lady. You can see stuff in the church, and you be praying, and that stuff be healed. I'm telling you, when a first lady and a pastor is working together, and they are about their business on God, no man, no woman can touch that because that's how I want. That's how I want my relationship to be. I want a God-fearing man that's working with me, and just we praying through the night. You can call me and say, "Hey, baby, what's going on? Honey, I'm not doing well. Can you pray for me?" You say, "Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with you, and just pray for you." Hey, welcome. You want a man that gonna pray with you, work with you, not go against you, because at the end of the day, life is very, very short. If it's people in your life that's wasting your time, you just have to cut them off and move forward because at the end of the day, like I said, life is too short. Don't waste your time on no man, no woman. And that's the thing. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to say this one time. And this is for the ladies. You are not a yo-yo. You're not a yo-yo. I had to say that because in my past, a guy treated me like a yo-yo. He thought I was a yo-yo. He'd take me in, and then he'd leave me alone. He'd break up with me. He'd take me in, leave me alone, break up with me. I said, this is not normal. How can you go with me, then you break up with me? I mean, I'm not a yo-yo. I'm not a toy. Why you doing me like this? He say, because that's how he felt. And he was only with me because his friends told him to stay with me. He wasn't with me because he loved me. Because if he loved me, he would stay with me. You know, but things happen for a reason. You know, I'm cold. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I was going to be on here for an hour, but my phone is charged. I love y'all. I'll be back on here probably tonight. I'm cold. I'll be back on here, y'all, later on. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay blessed.